about them Cowboys? Let's go, baby. You already know, hey. It's the Cowboys Cast, baby. Hey, a win is a win. That was a tough win. I like it, though. It was gritty. But let me tell y'all, man, I loved it. It was a great game. These are the kind of games we win. This is the kind of games that's going to make your team. Welcome to the Cowboys Cast. It ain't going to be very long. Listen, hey, what a great game this was. And if you didn't enjoy the game, man, I don't know what else to tell you, man. This was a great football game. Other than the hour and a half wait, other than that, it was a great game. I'm excited. We won. Jalen Tolbert had a great game. It seems like Dak kept going to him throughout the game. Just kind of going everything. Dak was 29 of 42 for 352 yards, 2 touchdowns. He did have 2 interceptions. Rico Dotto, 20 carries, 87 yards for 4.3 yards a carry. And then we have Jalen Tolbert, 7 catches, 87 yards, and 1 touchdown. The touchdown that counts, right? Then we had Jake Ferguson, 6 for 70, and CeeDee Lamb had 5 catches for 62 yards. And then we go down the line. But man, I'll tell you what, it was such a close game, and it should have never been a close game. If you look at total yards, the Steelers had 226 total yards, while the Cowboys had 445. You would think it would be a blowout, but it wasn't. And that just goes to show you that Mike Tomlin is that kind of coach, and he has his team ready to play regardless of the situation. So the Cowboys passing yards were 336 with 109 on the ground. And if you look at the game, we possessed the ball for 32 minutes and they had it for 27 minutes. But man, the penalties, we had 11 penalties for 87 yards. That's a lot. That's a lot, man. So great game right now. Excited. We'll see what happens on the next one. But look, at the end of the day, Cowboys fans, look, you gotta give them a round of applause, man. You gotta give them a round of applause. This is a tough game, man. But great game by the Cowboys. There's a lot of stuff that we do need to fix, obviously. Some of the play call I didn't like by Mike McCarthy. And maybe that hurry up 3rd and 1 where Dak kind of hurries up thinking that Jalen Brooks didn't catch that ball was kind of a weird call, and he called a pass play. I would have probably ran it. And then down in the goal line, I probably would have had Dak sneak it in. And that's just on me. But for them to try to run the ball right there, I would have just probably snuck it in with Dak, in my opinion. But it was a great game. Dak had 2 interceptions, obviously, but he came down to win the game. Jalen Tolbert right now is being interviewed for Sunday Night Football, which he deserves, man. He probably single-handedly helped the Cowboys win this game. So hats off to him. We appreciate it. Tell me what y'all think in the comments. Tell me what y'all think about in the comments in this game. But it was a greedy game, man. It was a greedy game. 20-17. Cowboys improved to 3-2. Now we got the Detroit Lions coming up. And that's going to be another tough game. But hey, man, a win's a win. Tell me what y'all think about this game. Some of the things that y'all saw, what you could probably improve on. But hey, man, 2017. Yeah, next we got the Detroit Lions. Then we go on a bye. And then we got the 49ers, man. So it's gonna be a crazy couple of weeks. This is a hard part. This is the hardest schedule we have coming up. So we will see. But hey, Cowboys Nation, we got the win. A win's a win. And we stay in the race because at the end of the day, we're a game behind Washington right now. The Eagles were on a bye. So the Giants won today. So man, this is still a close race. I don't care what anybody says, man. It's It's only the 5th week of the NFL season, so we will see, man. Um, other than that, what you guys got? What did y'all think about the game, man? If you have any comments, make sure y'all put your comments in the comment section of YouTube, man. But this was a hell of a game. They're interviewing Mike Tomlin right now. But like I said, the biggest things for us is we had 3 turnovers, man. 3 turnovers, which is not good, and I believe 2 of them were in the end zone. So that has to be, brought up by Mike McCarthy, and then obviously the penalties. Like I said, the penalties were 11. What was it? 11 for 184 yards, I believe. 187 or 11 for 87 yards. So we'll see. Mike Porsche, I messaged you for Tuesday. All right, cool, man, for sure. I will be on. Great game, man. This is a good football game. Jose Pais says it's a win, but that was horrible. Bright light was we have some pretty decent backups. We do, man. Look, I said this, and y'all can tell me if I'm wrong or not, but I like the fact that Tyler Smith is playing left tackle and Bass is playing left guard. I'm just saying, man. I think that is the key to going forward on this team. I think that's a combination that we need to keep, in my opinion. Those 2 guys need to be switched. I think in the beginning of the season, I said it, man. Tyler Smith needs to play left tackle and Bass needs to play left guard. All right. That's just the way it should be, in my opinion. And don't get me wrong, Guyton is a good player. He'll eventually become a great player. But if you want to win right now, that's the combination that we have to have. Is that going to happen? I don't know. We're going to have to see the injuries for Tyler Guyton. I want to say it looked like a knee injury or maybe a hamstring, but I think Nealon's injury is not a good sign. Not at all. He couldn't put any weight on his knee or his leg. So that causes a huge issue. I haven't seen anything on X or any of the platforms if anybody's confirmed anything on that, but we'll see, man, what happens. Jose says, I've always liked Smith at left tackle, hands down. He saw in that spot. Yeah, bro. I agree 100%, man. I think I've said that, man. I think Tyler Smith needs to play left tackle. But I don't see anything on Nealon. And I think somebody posted Demorian Overshawn said that he should have sealed the game with that interception. Apparently that's what he said. Sports Knowledge Media, Dallas needs to fire the athletic trainer. Tell me about it, man. I don't know if this is athletic trainer. I think it's the conditioning guy. Guyton was getting watered up. Yeah, he was, man. He really was. I think when Tyler Smith stepped into that left tackle spot, I think that kind of changed a lot of things for the pass game and the run game. And then TJ Bass, man, I don't know. Y'all tell me and my brothers have always said this. When TJ Bass and Hoffman played, these guys are nasty, man. They're just nasty players. That's just the way they play. And Bass is one of those guys. But if you have 2 nasty players like that, a guard and moving into left tackle, and then you got Bass, I just think that's the best combination for us going forward, in my opinion. And I think that's what we should do, but we will see. I'm trying to look to see if there's any updates on Nealon. I don't see any at all. Yeah, I don't see any. As Mike, I think Mike Tomlin was just talking. Like I said, guys, I don't see anything on the injuries. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But hey, man, a win's a win. It's awesome to get a win in the NFL. It's hard to win games. So we stay in the race. This is going to be a long season. It's going to be a daunting season. The gauntlet's about to come in the next 5 weeks. So we'll see, man. Sports Lounge Media says, I don't think Dallas won that game. I think the Pittsburgh Steelers defense underperformed, but I do think Dallas defense showed up, especially in the secondary, shut down the pass game. What's your thoughts on Dak's night? Not so good. Dak didn't do well, man. There was plays that were left on the field. If you go back and look, he had, I think it was on a checkoff or screen or one of those, or no, it was a blitz from the left side. They always say if they're going to blitz you from one side, you got to throw the ball in that direction because somebody has to cover that guy. And Tolbert was wide open. I don't think anybody was even covering him, and Dak totally just went away from him. So I think Dak did okay, but he cannot continue to have these kind of games where he's throwing over 35 a game. That's just not Dak's type of game. But we'll see, man. I say yes. Yeah, Jose, I'd probably say C minus. Yeah, C, maybe C plus. I would probably say C plus, but he needs to do a lot of better things. That pass to CeeDee Lamb, they've been doubling him the whole game. Why would you even throw that ball? It makes no sense whatsoever. And the other ball that was on Dak, he threw it. He should have hit him in stride across the field. Instead, he threw it too high. So that's on Dak too. But we'll see, man. We have a tough game in Detroit, man. Detroit has, I think it's in Cowboy Stadium, but that's going to be a tough game. Really tough game. Yeah, Detroit is going to Dallas on Sunday. So that's going to be a really good game. I just hope we don't get it blowed out. Sports Lounge says, I don't think Dak has earned his contract. I don't know what that. I don't think Dak has earned his contract. I don't know what he's saying, but he said he didn't lose. So, I mean, that can be said for a lot of players in the NFL. There's a lot of players that have gotten paid, man, and just not. They haven't done it either. So enough can be said about, but everybody wants to hate on Dak. But a lot can be said about a lot of quarterbacks in the NFL. Sports Lounge. I'm just saying, but it's the truth. I can go down the names if you want. I'm just saying, there's a lot of players that have not done it. So, but everybody wants to hate on Dak for whatever reason, and that's cool. But look, whatsoever, yeah. So, I mean, can we say that a lot about a quarterbacks though? I mean, that can be said for a bunch of them. Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, Hurt. I mean, there's a lot of players. Hurts is another one. I mean, there's so many of them. That's just what quarterbacks get paid now, though. There's nothing we can do about that. So it is what it is, man. So, hey, Cowboys Nation, I appreciate you guys. Look, I'm just happy we got the win. Now we can, all them memes are going to come out. People are going to say stuff, but it is what it is. We won another one. We got a tough schedule coming. Like I said, we got the Lions. Then we got the 49ers, Falcons, Eagles, Texans, and Commanders, man. That's a tough schedule. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks of tough schedule. Obviously, we have a bye after the Lions game, so we have to win that game. We have to win the Lions game and then go into the bye and then play the Niners. The Niners are not, they're 2-3, I believe, right now. So, look, they don't have it easy either. The Niners are about to play the Seahawks. And then right after the Seahawks, they play the Chiefs, and then they play us. So the Niners are playing two tough teams before they get to us. So, look, this is going to be a crazy couple of weeks. Who knows, says that win. Oh, man, you're back. Oh, says piece of chorizo grease, and the Niners lost again. They did lose again. Hey, but we appreciate you guys. That's my call out. Hey, y'all already know. Like, subscribe to the channel. We appreciate you guys. Hey, this is the podcast where everybody's comments gets read, man. You just got to say something. This is the Cowboys Cast. Like, subscribe to the channel. We appreciate you guys. Hey, go Cowboys. Let's go. Hey, Jose said it already. Peace and chorizo grease, man. And the Niners lost again. Y'all have a great night. Have a blessed week. We will definitely go live this week. We appreciate you guys. Hey, as always, keep it